El Madrigal, 89 minutes. A yellow shirt stands over a still ball. 21 men are sprinting, and one man is not. In a world that sprints, he wins by stopping time. This is a story about a heartbeat, about waiting when everyone else runs, about Juan Román Riquelme and how a pause could move a whole match. It is the story of the number 10 as a clock. It is the promise that a tiny delay can break big teams. From the streets to La Bombonera, from Tokyo to Spain, we will see how he used waiting as a weapon and why we still talk about it. Before the stadiums, there was the potrero, dust and chalk, makeshift goals, kids who learn timing, not drills. You win by reading the street, not by winning a race. You hide the pass, you show it late. You let the defender come to you, then you slip away. That is where he learned allure. Argentina had this rhythm before him. Names passed down like songs. Adolfo Pedernera, Ricardo Bochini, keepers of the game's beat. They did not just see space, they set the speed. Riquelme grew in that line, but gave it a new face. He waited for you to move first. Then he chose. Carlos Bianchi built a home for that skill. Late 90s Boca, a shape that protected the center. A 4-3-1-2 that said, give the number 10 air. Let him turn. Let the strikers run the channels. Let the three midfielders do the work around him. The team won while the 10 breathed. Boca rose. Back-to-back Copa Libertadores in 2000 and 2001. The crowd roared under the blue and gold stands. The number 10 stood at the heart of it. A pause needs a stage. The center is that stage. Between the lines, you can see both sides. Every extra beat invites a mistake. That is the natural home of the pause. The Super Classico gave us the picture people remember. Quarterfinal, 2000, second leg. Boca against River. The whole city inside a bowl. Riquelme draws a red banded shirt close. He stops. Ball glued under his foot. Then comes the slip. El Caño to Mario Yepes. Through the legs, calm as water. The crowd holds its breath for one long second. The back line freezes. The field tilts. That touch was not a trick to show off. It was timing. A few months later, the world watched. Tokyo, November 2000. Boca in blue and gold. Real Madrid in white. The score tells a shock. 2-1 to Boca. The goals came early, in the third and the sixth. Martin Palermo finished both. But the rhythm came from the number 10. He took the ball, held it a beat, and lured white shirts in. Then he spun out, or slid the angle pass. He made them chase shadows. He was widely praised as the best on the grass. The midfield could not trap him. The pause kept breaking their step. Madrid struck back once through a thunderous left boot. Roberto Carlos from distance, low and fierce. The match then became a test of nerve. Every time Boca needed calm, the number 10 gave it. So what is La Pausa, in plain words? It is the extra heartbeat before you pass or dribble. You shape to play it. The defender moves. You wait one beat. A lane opens. Now you play the ball. It looks slow. It is not. It is a trap. You raise the value of the next action by giving it the right second. Wait long enough to draw a foot, but not so long that the window shuts. Europe called. In 2002, he went to Barcelona. Big club, big noise. But he did not get his stage. He was often used wide. Out on the left, the touchline is a wall. The pause has fewer targets there, fewer angles, less room to turn. The same idea felt dimmer. That season showed a lesson. A talent is not a cure for context. The role matters as much as the player. Villarreal found him next. A smaller club, but a home for a conductor. Yellow shirts around a central 10. The plan was simple. Win the ball, give it to the calm man, let him steer. He liked that. The team rose with him. The 2005-06 Champions League run felt like a dream. First in their group, then Rangers sent home, then Inter sent home. Now we are back at El Madrigal. Arsenal in the semi-final, 1-0 down from London. He kept slowing the break into a build. He set little traps. He led them up the pitch. Near the end, the chance came. A penalty. The whole stadium felt the air stop. He placed the ball. He stood still. One more heartbeat. He hit it. Jens Lehmann saved. Silence fell. The return home felt like a song you hum without thinking. In 2007, he went back to Boca. The team bent itself around his rhythm again. He asked for the ball. He told the team where to breathe. The 2007 Copa Libertadores became his stage. The final was against Gremio. Two legs, Boca by 5-0. He scored in the first. He scored twice in the second. The goals came from choices. A pause at the edge as a defender stepped. A pass into a run no one else saw. A late arrival for a clean finish. It was not a sprint race. It was a lesson in when. So how does the pause beat the press? Picture a presser sprinting at you. If you rush, you play into him. If you wait a beat, he commits. You bounce it and get it back. He is out of the play. The third man loves a paused ball. He sees the holder wait. He times his run behind the next line. The pass comes when the lane opens. It is like a basketball hesitation, then the pocket pass. This was never a one-man invention. He learned how to hold time from his elders. He just made the idea burn bright again. Others use it now. Different names, same heartbeat. The stillness makes the crowd hold its breath. That tension is part of the trick. Defenders freeze for a second, fans do too. Then the release. Everyone rushes at once. If you enjoy stories like this, take a second to subscribe. We tell the legends and the nights that made you fall for football in the first place. Now back to the field. Coaches sometimes fear the pause. They worry it means losing tempo. But there is a difference between slow and calm. Slow is late, calm is right on time. Trust made Boca strong. The pause also speaks to courage. It takes nerve to hold the ball a heartbeat longer while boots rush at you. It takes trust in teammates to make the run you are waiting for. There is a small secret inside the pause. Your hips tell a story. You shape to pass left. You let the defender lean. You keep the ball, you go right. 1 second, a chasm opens. Even on bad pitches, the idea holds. In the Potrero, the ball bobbles. In old Copa ties, the grass is tired. A clean sprint is not always on. But a pause still works. Time does not bobble. People love the flashy trick. The pause is not flashy. It is quiet. It makes other people look late. Players feel it most. They bite on ghosts. They check their shoulders twice. The best part is how it lifts teammates. A winger who knows the 10 will wait makes a smarter run. A striker delays to stay on side and still gets it on his stride. The pause is a gift to the group. The Barcelona chapter still teaches us. Fit is not blame. A wide roll cut his angles. Later in yellow with freedom, the same idea lit up again. Sometimes the player is fine, the stage is wrong. Numbers can miss this. Not every hold shows up in totals. The late 90s did not track every tiny thing. But you can see it. A match bends when a team owns the beat. His sides did. Think about the best nights. River at La Bombonera. Madrid in Tokyo. Arsenal at home, even with the miss. Gremio in a final. The common thread is the feeling. The ball slows, then it sings. People said the 10 was gone. Too slow for the press. He made that sound silly. The roll is not dead. It needs space and faith. Then the game gets its poetry back. The legacy of La Pausa is sweet. It says the extra heartbeat is not a waste. It can win you Tokyo. It can lift you in South America. It can take a small town to a European semifinal. If this brought back why you love the game, subscribe to Inkpitch. We tell football's greatest stories, hand-drawn. There are more legends and nights waiting on the channel. Drop a like if you enjoyed this one and come with us for the next tale. See you next time.